Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in now, Aiden Dominguez. And he'll take a look at ball one. Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Drummond has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. That brings up David Justice.
The left fielder, number 23, David.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
1-0 delivery.
No, inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-1. Runners on first with one down. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And now in the box, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Gracias, amigo, gracias. Vamos a esto, vamos a ver.
Way off
Usted
balance
sabe.
with the swing there.
No un cachú, pero vamos a tratar que sea.
Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And it's 1-2.
Count 1 and 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And this is popped up near second base. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
The right fielder, Mike.
Here's the pitch.
Wow.
Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
Atacar el control, ustedes saben, porque no se me apague medio de un doble. Tiré mal, pero me cayó agua ahí. Hice mal ahí el pincho. Vamos a ver. Hay un out.
1 out, bases empty. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. There aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. At the plate, David Ortiz.
Eso es. Como ya lo traído ya.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Hay que batear, hay que batear. Hay que hacer carrera.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. He looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Jones calls for it, makes the play, one away. Now to bat, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the AB on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Into the box, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for Posada. Should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And on the plate now, Kershiser. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with the fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Story picks it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Trevor Story, set to lead off the home half of the second. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Two and 0 now.
Ball two.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting 6.
So now Carlos Santana. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, David Justice. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. This will get caught chasing a bad one there in strike one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Aiden Dominguez. And it's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be David Justice, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Inside,
A
ball
ball
one.
and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
The count,
Bases
1 and
are
1.
empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Justice is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in will be Mike Trout. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes.
Hey!
Ball one.
Outside.
2 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. This one's flared toward left center. Story is there, and that retires the side. Stepping up is Greg Maddux as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Robinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ed Drummond.
Standing in now, Ed Drummond, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping in now, David Ortiz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The batter,
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now that's third baseman, Chipper.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now from the stretch. And it's fouled away. Ortiz aboard here at first with nobody out. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Just keeping him close. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there, and it's even at 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Stepping in next, Jorge Posada. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Drummond will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. The relay, and he is in there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game. In now, Jackie Robinson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. To the plate now, Aiden Dominguez. Ball one to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Lee Smith, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. He's set and the pitch. David Justice will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
No, that's
Fourth ball misses, 1-1. And the pitch. Popped him up. Jones is there for it. 1 away. So next to hit is Marcus Semien. Struck out in his first at-bat. And right into the shift. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate is Greg Maddux. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Robinson is there, and the side is retired. And now here is David Justice. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter. Mike Trout flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First delivery to him.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-2 is the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Stepping in once again is Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1 pitch. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Ed Drummond. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss. Looked like the fork ball. 0-1. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a base hit on the line. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. At the plate now, David Ortiz. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh Hader takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. First offering on its way.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box, Jorge Posada as he rips it on the ground to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Soriano over at second. Posada at first with no outs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Next up, Dominguez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Jerry Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And stepping in, Trevor Story. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
For the Hurricanes, not shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That's a ball.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Carlos Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So now to the plate, David Justice. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. John Franco, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Brian Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And now the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the fourth. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now here is David Justice, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hader playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in now, David Ortiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Inside, ball 1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Justice is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Adam Wainwright comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. First delivery to him. Chipper Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Justice at third. Trout is over at second with 1 down in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Next up is Alfonso Soriano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Count remains 2-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Trout. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone. Next to hit is Chipper Jones. He bounced out last time up. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Ed Drummond.
In now, Ed Drummond.
Nope.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Into the box now, David Ortiz.
Number 34.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Trevor Story. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Dennis Eckersley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. At the plate now, Carlos Santana, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1 from the stretch.
Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's ready to begin the 8th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jorge Posada. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jorge Posada is retired to kick off the inning. Hit on the ground down the 1st baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and he can't hang on. There's one.
That's an out.
Next to stand in is Aiden Dominguez. He flew out in his last debut. Singer runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Aroldis Chapman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up David Justice.
No left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. But this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. the plate now, Marcus Semien. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Scooped up, and that's the first out. At the plate now is Adam Wainwright, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off. Jimmy Fox is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. He's got it. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Mike Trout grounded out last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mariano Rivera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
3 and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, David Justice. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Justice on at first, nobody out. Pitch outside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Into the box, David Ortiz. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And that's out number 1. Next, here is Chipper Jones. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Up next, Alfonso Soriano. A chance for a chipper at third. Right to him.
Buen juego.
Throw on the first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we just had two of the elite Diamond Dynasty World Series squads scoring off against each other in this one, but you can only have one winner. I'm just amazed at all of the amazing players we got to see on the field today. What a sight.
No entiendo, yo podía aunque sea hacer un par de carreras, pero no hice nada los momentos que tenía que hacer.
Step on the deck, put it to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, pick on the throne, I'm about to fix. Home I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive.
Bueno, yo sé que salió 2 días ahí, empezando, debutando para el equipo. Hay que acomodarse ese swing, y nada, seguir para adelante. Gracias por ver el juego, que no salió de la forma que esperábamos, trata de ganar, pero ustedes saben, la gente solo duro.